I'm Garrett Cortez with wakeboardingmag.com.
And I'm Trevor Hansen with Team Supra Boats.
Today we're on Supra's brand new SA550. For 2020, they've redone this thing from bottom to top, and we're going to show you all the cool new features.
We got some really cool stuff to show you. We'll walk you through all the features, and I'm going to take it for a wake surf and a wakeboard set.
Up front in Supra's SA550, you've got a really wide bow area for lounging in comfort. And Supra starts that off with their Chill Tech interior. The vinyl is really soft, really plush, but what's really cool is that it actually doesn't get hot in the sun. You've also got storage behind each seat. Every bow cushion is hinged, makes it really easy to open and close and access the storage areas. What I really like is the center pad area can flip over to be a walk-through padded area or cushioned like we have it set up now. And then with the two speakers, they're turned inward toward the passengers, so whoever's riding up front gets a little bit better audio experience in the bow. At the helm of the SA550, you start with the really comfortable captain's chair. It's got a bolster under your legs to sit a little bit higher, but it also has fully powered controls, so you can raise the seat up and down or forward and back, sit as comfortably as you want. And then with the steering wheel, you've got your steering wheel control, so you don't even have to take your hands off the steering wheel when you're driving. You can control everything like your camera setup, which is pretty cool. Change the view on your main screen. You control surfing left or right. You control your audio, and then behind the steering wheel, you've got your tabs for the wake plate to change the wake shape, as well as your cruise control speed if you need to bump it up or down while somebody's riding. The main feature with Supra's vision control system are the two huge touch screens. Not only are they gorgeous and anti-glare, so they're really easy to read during the day, but they're also super intuitive and easy to navigate. On the right screen, you have access to most of the boat's controls and systems. And with the center screen behind the steering wheel, you have visuals for your RPM, miles per hour, and your other gauges. So with the large screen on the right-hand side, you're controlling pretty much everything the boat has to offer. That's stuff like your speed, your auto wake, your ballast, swell surf system. Another cool feature about the screen on the right-hand side is the full GoPro integration. You can plug your GoPro into back on either side of the boat and film yourself wake surfing, but you can actually control the camera from this screen. The third screen on the vision control system is this little guy right here, which allows the passengers to control the audio and the lighting for the boat, as well as the heaters at their feet. Another nice feature at the helm of the SA550 for 2020 is the wireless charging station. Put your phone in place, don't have to worry about plugging it in. A couple other creature comforts in the SA550. You've got the heated driver's seat to keep you warm on those cooler days. A big sub at your feet so you can feel the tunes. Plenty of leg room down there as well. And then the throttle is perfectly placed for driving. You've got all that power behind you. Getting out of the hole, not a problem, even with 3,500 pounds of subfloor ballast. Plus, you can utilize Supra's launch system. That basically engages all of the plates on the back of the boat, so you're getting up on plane faster without any bow rise. At first glance, you might not think a 22-foot boat would have a ton of space for you and your friends, but once you get in the Supra SA550, you realize just how comfortable it is. On the port side, you've got a flip-up back so somebody can watch the action on the water. And then at back, you've got the bench. It flips over, converts into a table or a bench, allows people to sit however they want. One other thing I really like is the extra storage spot behind this seat. You've also got a cup holder and USB chargers. Everybody can keep their phones powered. The speakers, again, just like in the bow, they're turned inward to give the cabin a better audio experience. Another great feature on this SA550 is the heater system. It's great for those cold mornings when you really don't want to get in the water, but you know you're gonna. Warm yourself up once you're done. Down below my feet, a new storage locker that contains one of two trash cans on this SA550. And then up above my head on the FX1 power tower, this really big extended bimini that allows me to walk under easily. I'm 6'1", not bumping my head on these JL Audio speakers, which, by the way, sound awesome. As you move back to the SA550, it's really easy to access the swim step thanks to this padded walkthrough area. The swim step area is nice and big, makes it easy for putting boards on or off. You've also got a really big wake surf locker, so it's easy to access while you're on the swim step, get your boards in or out. There's also a control for the stereo for when you're lounging on the back of the boat. One thing I really like for when you're at anchor or just chilling at the beach, the sun pads have a built-in backrest that flips up and allows you to just lounge in comfort.
When I set up the SA550 for wakeboarding, me personally, I like the wake to be as big as possible, so I set my ballast all the way to 100% on all three tanks. I set the speed at about 23 miles an hour and my wake plate is on 25. The wake plate, you can go up and down to your liking. If you go towards 0, it's going to make it a little bit steeper. Towards 100 is going to be a little bit flatter as a general rule, but I always tell people just to play with it and find your own settings. The auto wake system makes it super easy to set it up. You go into the rider profile, select a rider profile from advanced to beginner based on your skill level. That'll give you different wake options. With auto wake, you can go in and save your personal settings and make sure that the wake and the wave are the same every time. For wake surfing, obviously you want the biggest wave possible. So I leave the ballast at 100%, get all 3,500 pounds of ballast in there. I slow down to 11.2 miles an hour, and then it's as simple as just turning the system on and picking which side you want to surf on. Me personally, I like to have my wake plate set at 0. That's going to be the biggest and steepest that the wave can possibly get. But if you want to make changes and make the wave a little bit more mellow, maybe a little bit longer, you can play with that wake plate and dial it down a little bit. Go 50, maybe 100. That'll really change the wave and get you exactly where you want to be.
The SA was already an awesome boat heading into 2020, but Supra's gone and made it even better.
It really is a friendly boat for everybody, whether it's pulling the pro wakeboard tour or just going out with your family for a day on the lake.
I'm Garrett Cortez.
And I'm Trevor Hansen.
This is the Supra SA 550.